This series is sponsored by OMNI Hockey, where hockey is for all, and we welcome you to be a part of it. OMNI Hockey is a place to unite the hockey community, share in collaborative conversations, and empower those involved with connections, tools, and resources.
There's not much for history from making the rink right here. This is only our second time doing a rink here. The first year was great. We were going to try and see how good we can make it with not spending a ton of money, and then see how much use we get. And depending on how much use we're going to get, depends on how many improvements we're going to keep making, and kind of see the reaction to our employees and some of the community people, and just keep making improvements year to year. So we built these pegs just to have something solid to screw into. And these boards are just going to be the form for the liner. So they don't have to look super pretty, but we do make sure they're basically level within an inch or so. That way all the water doesn't flood to one side. But these pegs, good thing the ground's not too frozen. Seems like there's like a inch or two of some frozen, some frost, and then after that it goes through nicely. So basically just making sure it's straight here, and then I can fasten these corners, and this side will be done once I screw it on. I think the best part about the process is the reward in the end. If you know something good's coming out of it, it makes the work a lot more fun. But I don't mind this kind of work anyway, so. And on a day like this, it's super warm. Don't even have to wear gloves. It's very enjoyable just being outside on a day like this. I think we're a little bit later than last year as far as the setup goes, but it's been such a warm fall, it's been lasting so long that we've just been doing a lot of farm work before it freezes, and we're only getting to it now, but this mild weather is perfect for flooding, so it should be good. We get to use some farming experience, like let's say we're doing a cement pad or something for putting a grain bin on. We've built lots of forms, hammering stakes in, different type of work that doesn't really relate to hockey until you want to build a rink. For building this rink, we were basically waiting till the weather got too cold to be working outside on a bunch of different farm projects that we had to do. Usually at the end of a year, we kind of have like certain things that we want to fix before the ground freezes. And the weather just stayed super nice, so now we could probably keep going, but we're kind of running out of dirt projects to do. So now we can get started on the rink. the ice looks really good. It looks as good as it ever has, so pretty happy with it right now. I mean, we actually ran a hose from one of our potato storages, I'm not sure how many 100 feet away, 300 feet away maybe, and ran it all the way to here to do our first flood, so it was all in one shot instead of doing it in truckloads. And then once we had that base, once we knew that was all frozen, then we used the fire truck and did some big hose floods here. And I think we got a really solid base, better than we did last year. So, although we have seen some cracks show up, they're like, you can't really see them right now because we did some extra flooding here before today. But when it got super cold, like -30, the ice kind of contracted and it made some pretty decent cracks. But I think we got them filled in pretty good.
Don't ignore everything. Hey. My red This sweater's broken. Already?
Playing outdoor hockey there's something about it, like when you have to get out here and there wasn't like some really nice Zamboni making the ice nice for you. You got to get out here and make slush to fill the cracks, and you got to shovel the snow off. It just kind of is more gratifying when you get to enjoy that because you put in the work. Just being out in the elements, like there's nothing better than playing a game of hockey when the sun actually feels a little bit warm on you, but it's still nice and cold outside and the ice is nice. And when you're out here all by yourself, I've been out here a couple times last year before work, just early in the morning, like 6 in the morning. That sound of your skates cutting through the ice when you're all by yourself, there's nothing better than that. There we go. Watch out, Sarah! Now let's really skate. Is that fun? Well, it's me and my family, so I got my 2 sons skating right now, and the one is just learning to skate. And then my brother and his 2 kids are skating. And then my cousin Andrew is also a business partner at the farm here. He's got a handful of kids here too. We'll often just text each other if one family or another is going to the rink, and then we'll just kind of meet up if we can. And it's always kind of whoever can make it type of deal, and it always ends up being pretty fun. So, but yeah, this is the exact reason to just have the kids, give them a place to skate, a place to just hang out with their friends. They're not all on the same team in like minor or rec hockey in town, so this gives them a chance to play together. All these kids skating right now are all cousins, so it's kind of a good family-oriented rink going on right now.
Go for it.
We started making rinks at our own place, when our kids were 5, 6 years old. Just get them out there and get them skating, and there's just something special about being together as a family, and even more special because we all love this type of activity, and just to see the kind of the joy in the young kids as they kind of develop their own hockey skills and playing as a team. Yeah, pretty special.
We decided that when we were flooding, we wanted to use hot water just to help melt the snow and hopefully get a better ice surface. We find that if we can use really hot water and have the water landing right on the drag as it, where the drag touches the ice, that melts the snow the fastest and creates a smooth ice surface. So this tractor was a retirement gift to my grandpa when he retired about 20 years ago. And so now he's since passed away, but the farm got the tractor back and we use it to flood the ice, and it's a nice way to remember Grandpa and all that he did to build this farm.
You can stick ice in the middle of nowhere here kind of, and obviously it's a lot of work to build and maintain, but even that exercise I think is such value in just coming together as our family is just getting this ice rink going and keeping it clean and flooded, and yeah, just a great place to hang out.
All right, guys. Ready to rock? Let's go. Yeah, Mike. No!
Oh, barn out.
Crossbar, here we go. Oh. My bad. Hey. Oh, let's go. Nice movement, nice movement. Oh no. Oh, the no shot. Nice sauce.
It is pretty heartwarming just to see, first of all, just the rural culture and just how much meaning there can be in just getting together as families, in this case our own family and families of our farming operation, just going out there and just playing hockey and skating.
This series is sponsored by OMNI Hockey, where hockey is for all, and we welcome you to be a part of it. OMNI Hockey is a place to unite the hockey community, share in collaborative conversations, and empower those involved with connections, tools, and resources.